Pearl Reports, and I'm here with Trey Green, who's grown about 3-4 inches, man, and looking in football shape and football ready. So, obviously, you're doing the dual sport thing, right?
Yes, sir.
And look, folks, I'm here. I'm interviewing Trey, but he's getting ready to change clothes. He's been practicing with the varsity basketball team, but he's going to change clothes and he's going to participate on the gridiron. But you told me this time of the year gets you excited.
Yeah, it's just something about watching those guys every single day in the gym, and I'm just walking past it and not in there with them, and it's just like, dang, I can't even, can't even get in there with them.
Absolutely. Well, that'll be soon because the season ends in about 2 weeks, right?
Today's the last day.
Oh, today's the last day.
Yes,
you can't wait, I'm sure.
I'm ready.
Now, what are you looking forward to the most about this season?
I'm looking forward to most getting a bond with my teammates because we have a lot of clout kind of behind us, and I just want people to know, we could come together also and collectively and do some big things, and I'm ready. I'm just ready for it.
Folks, if you've never seen Trey Green play, listen, you're in for a treat. It's a reason why we're here at Vance. Folks, remember the name. You're going to hear about it this year. Trey Green. Name is Jaylen Curry. Get used to the name. Another one of these top-notch incoming freshmen for this Vance Cougars program. So, Jaylen, tell us, I watched you this summer and I said, he's a competitor. You compete on every play. Where do you get that fight from to play the way that you do?
I got it from my dad. When I was younger, he used to always tell me, go hard at everything that you do. So now, every time I grow up, I just use that and just compete at everything I do when I play basketball.
Absolutely. Now, you were telling us he played basketball at John C. Smith.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. And you got some uncles that's also played.
Yes, sir.
They played college ball.
Yes, sir.
Now, it doesn't matter who the opponent is or what their classification is. You just go at them, huh?
Yes, sir.
So, do you ever get wild before a game? Do you ever get nervous or wild?
Nah, I always tuned into my music and try to stay focused and be with my team so we can bond. And then when we get in the game, we can just bond together and try to get the win.
And I'm here with two bona fide stars. And I want to tell you, if they were stars up in the sky, they'd be lined up beside each other. In some ways, because they share the same first name. Just the first name, right, fellas?
Yes, sir.
So tell us your first name, last name, and your classification.
Daniel Hankins-Sanford. I'm a sophomore, class of 2022.
Daniel Ransom, class of 2020, senior.
Hey, listen, folks. These guys are committed. They're focused. I'm in here. You should feel the intensity in the room when we just did somewhat of a pre-talk. We were talking about last year's second-round playoff loss to West Charlotte, and that still sits with you guys. Daniel, talk to us about it.
After that game, it really hurt, and every day after that, we just worked, get back to that, and won a rematch.
Want a rematch with somebody in the second round? Absolutely.
Somebody's going to get it.
Somebody's going to get it.
Yeah.
How about you, Daniel?
It just didn't feel good to go out like that. Even if it was my freshman year, I just didn't want to go out in the second round. I wanted to help my seniors get there, reach their goal.
Absolutely. Now, Daniel, Ransom, you've already made a decision on a college choice. Tell us why. First, tell our audience who you chose and why it was important for you to get your college choice out the way.
I chose Western Carolina because when I went up there for my visit, the crowd was electric and everybody supports each other through everything. Like softball supports football, football supports soccer, all that.
Absolutely. It's like a team, real true team environment across sports. Now, why was it important for you to just go ahead and sign and get it out the way before the season started instead of waiting until later?
I just felt like they showed me the most attention and just ready to get the season started.
Now, Daniel's a sophomore, folks, and listen to this recruiting list because he could go on, but I think he's going to give us about 3 or 4. Can you give us about 3 or 4 schools that's recruiting you right now?
Yes, sir. Western Carolina, UNC Charlotte, Clemson, Virginia Tech, and Boston College.
You got to come out and see this team, folks. They're dynamic. They're going to be able to do it inside. They're going to be able to do it outside. I think the viral video guys, right, they should come out because I seen them in warm-ups.
Overtime?
All of them. Overtime. Let's get them all out here. You need to come out. Now, I'm going to cue up a clip with Vance's head basketball coach, Brian Frazier. This was my first time ever speaking to Coach Frazier at length. And I got to say, I really, really enjoyed hearing his perspective on life in hoops and what he's trying to accomplish with this program and just overall the give back that he has been doing over the years that a lot of times, coaches don't get on Twitter and tell everything that they're doing. But I can tell you this, that those athletes that I interviewed was thoroughly prepared. And that's a tribute to Coach Frazier and his entire coaching staff and that program. I know they got a lot of expectations, and a lot of folks are going to be checking for Vance because we're anticipating something very special from those guys this year. But really, really want to give a lot of thanks to Coach Frazier and his coaching staff for allowing us to come in, interview him and his players.